What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Camcam17 bringing you another video here today. In today's video we're going to be doing a question and answer. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram for 1.8k and I got a few of them which I'm going to be answering in today's video. So let's jump straight into the first question, which is going to be, what is my most embarrassing moment? And I can't really think of like a specific moment off the top of my head because I don't know, I just can't really think of one, but I can think of an embarrassing situation which has to do with like YouTube and stuff like that and talking. So if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to get better with not saying and all the time. I say it so many times and I'm trying to fix that. But when I was at school, it used to be a lot worse. Like when we had to stand up in front of a crowd and talk, there's no way I'm doing that. I absolutely hated it. Like the thought of looking at people and talking and trying to concentrate while they're looking at me petrified me. So when I had to do that, that was without a doubt the most embarrassing moments of my life, just having to talk in front of a crowd. I'm a little bit better at it now, but still not one of my favorite things to do. Now the next question is going to be, if you were allowed to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Now I thought about this for a bit and it just became, same answer just kept coming back to me. I'm trying to think of different foods, but I don't think there will be anything I'd rather eat than chicken, because you can do so many different things with it. You can deep fry it, you can southern fry it, you can just fry it, but chicken is just the one. So definitely my answer to that one's going to be chicken, 100% without a doubt. So yep. Next question is, who is my favorite YouTuber? I watch a lot of different YouTubers for different things, like Ali for just entertainment, Thanos for laughing, and Seth, which is Optic Scumpy, for sheer talent. So I don't even have a favorite. They're probably like my three favorites there. So I don't even have a favorite that I will just prioritize and watch over everyone else. I like all of them for different reasons. Next question is, would you rather live in space or live underground? Now I'd rather live underground, because who the hell is going to space to visit you? No one is going to travel that far. At least if you live underground, you just go down some ladders or down a drain pipe or something. Down some ladders. I'm not sure. Like, is it the sewers or is it like a nice place? I'm not sure, but I'm not living in space all alone. Would you rather have super speed or teleportation? I'd rather have super speed, just because I've been watching The Flash and I've always liked Superman with his super speed and stuff like that. So definitely super speed. I think it's just cooler than able to like absolutely breeze it to anywhere you want than teleportation. But I think I don't know, yeah, super speed. Would you rather be stranded in space or stranded in the middle of the ocean? Now this answer to, well, the answer to this question I thought about a lot. I've done this like 3 times, this take of it, but you know, I gotta get perfect. I'm kind of like a perfectionist when it comes to the commentaries. But originally I said stranded in space because I hate deep water, like ocean. I cannot swim, so I'm going to die if I go in the ocean. Whereas space, it's probably just land. I mean, it could be like the man on the moon or something like that. But then I rethought it. He said stranded, he didn't say stuck. Stranded technically means you can be rescued, and I think there's a higher chance of you being rescued if you are in the water than on a different planet, because there is no rescue people that's going to come to you if you're in space. Whereas if you're in the ocean, I'm not saying I can swim and stay above water for that long, so they have to be quick, but I think there's a higher chance of me being saved in the ocean than space, so I picked the ocean now. Would you rather be burnt to death or freeze to death? I'd rather be burnt to death because it's quicker than being frozen to death, because I don't like being cold and losing all sense of my toes and my fingers, so it's gonna have to be burnt to death because it's just quicker. I mean, I wouldn't like to die slow. The next question is pretty good. Would you rather have the power to stop time but a chance of it never being resumed, or go invisible with a chance of never being seen again, like appearing again? And I'd rather have the chance of going invisible and never appearing again, because at least the time is still ticking over, people are still doing what they're doing. It's not as if, whereas if you freeze the time and everyone's stuck, it's gonna be like you're alone in the world with just statues of people, which will drive you insane. Like I just hate the thought of being alone in this big ass world by myself. So if I can go invisible and everyone's still doing what they're doing, it's still fine, sanity's still going on, then I can just trick people. I can be like, I could pull up girls' shirts and stuff like that. You know, just have a fun time being invisible. No one will be able to see me, so I'll be able to do what the hell I like. Okay, so the next question is, who is my favorite band? Now, I'm a DJ, so I listen to all kinds of genres of music, from house to grime to R&B to hip hop to all kind of things. So to pick a favorite one from all of those would be extremely hard, considering I don't mind. Like, I listen to anything, so I don't think I can pick a favorite one there. But if I had to pick a favorite genre, then probably house. Probably house and R&B. They're my two favorite. Grime, I used to be my favorite when I was back at school. I don't listen to it that much anymore. So yeah, definitely house or R&B. What is your guys' favorite as well? And this next question is one that I want you guys to answer as well. It's very important. I've saved the best to last. This one took a lot of thinking. Like, I had to write down like the different pros and the cons and stuff like that. So this one is very important. So here goes the question. I want you guys to answer it as well. So question is, tits or ass? Now personally, I'd have to go with tits. I mean, I couldn't imagine going out with a girl that had just nothing there. It'd be kind of weird. I don't know. Like, yeah, definitely. I'm sticking to my answer. That is definitely my answer right there. So, guys, thank you for 1.8k. It means a lot. We went straight through 1.7k so fast. I didn't even make a Q&A for it. So, yeah, just see again. Thank you. Make sure you answer the question down below. I want to know what you thought about any of those questions as well. So, if you want to ask me any more for the next one, then definitely follow me on Instagram. The links will be in the description below, along with my Twitter and my Facebook. And I shall see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you later.